Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Jack and welcome back. Welcome back to my channel Genius Speaking, where I teach Italian language for free. Today I'm sharp dressed because I want to take you at the restaurants. Don't worry, I buy dinner. I just want to teach you how to get by at the Italian restaurants. First and foremost, you have to make a reservation. If you use Google Maps or some other applications, you can find pretty much every good restaurants in Italy. Once you've managed to choose the place you want to eat, of course, you can make a phone call. Everything orbits around one single verb, which is volere, to want. Volere, it is a transitive verb because it transfers the action of wanting something to the direct object, wanting a physical or abstract thing. Volere, to want, in Italian also means being determined to do something or being determined to have someone else do it for you. It can also refer to a will of a superior power. In more specific usages, the verb volere in Italian language can mean to allow, to grant permission. But let's proceed step by step. I'm gonna drop the three main conjugations: indicative mode, simple present, simple past, and simple future. So, for what concerns simple present, the conjugation pattern is the following: io voglio, tu vuoi, lui, lei vuole, noi vogliamo, voi volete, loro vogliono. Remember the y. It is important that you spell out loud y. Noi vogliamo, loro vogliono. Then simple past. Io volli, tu volesti, lui, lei volle, noi volemmo, voi voleste, loro vollero. For what concerns simple future, here by following the conjugation pattern: io vorrò, tu vorrai, lui, lei vorrà, noi vorremo, voi vorrete, loro vorranno. Pay attention to these last four because it contains two couples of doubles. Vorranno. So, with just these three main tenses, you can pretty much formulate any phrase in Italian that includes the verb to want. I want something something, io voglio, whatever. Tu vuoi, you want, he, she, it wants, lui, lei vuole, and so on, so on, so on. So, it is very cool that you memorize this conjugational pattern. However, it may not be enough. Because, pro tip for genius speakers, asking for a request using the present tense, io voglio, I want, for instance, it may sound rude, something we don't want to happen. That's why, for the sake of politeness, I must introduce another tense and also another mode. In particular, we must tap into the conditional mode. It differs from the indicative mode because conditional mode, it is used to indicate an event that occurs only if a certain condition it is satisfied first. The conditional mode in Italian language has 3 different tenses, but don't worry, we're gonna cover just the present one, because it is the only one used to ask for something or make requests. So, the conditional mode present tense of the verb to want, volere, in Italian language is the following. Io vorrei, tu vorresti, lui, lei vorrebbe, noi vorremmo, voi vorreste, loro vorrebbero. Yeah, I know there are a lot of double consonants, so remember to spell double consonants out and loud. Practical example. I would like to eat if there is something good. Translated in Italian language will be Io vorrei mangiare se c'è qualcosa di buono. In this case scenario, as happens in English, the verb volere, to want, it is used to support the second verb, to eat, which describes the actual action. So what I want to do. Io vorrei mangiare, I would like to eat. Makes perfect sense. And the best part is you can literally translate the English formula into Italian formula and obtain the same results. Io vorrei mangiare. This is the polite way you can ask for food. But let's get back in topic. I left you with your smartphone in your hand. Try to make that goddamn phone call. Oh yeah, a reservation, a table for 2. And guess what? In Italian language happens the same thing. The correct formula is Io vorrei un tavolo per X persone, where X, of course, is how many people are attending to this dinner. I would like is the translation of Io vorrei. What? Io vorrei un tavolo. I would like a table. The waiter or the owner will automatically get that you are making a reservation. Then you add the preposition for, per, and you list the amounts of people that are supposed to occupy that table. What? It's time for what? Oh yes, it is time for a pro tip for genius speakers. It is also time to subscribe if you haven't yet done. Io vorrei un tavolo per 2 persone, for 2 people, is perfectly understandable, and so you can get away easily with your reservation using that formula. However, you can add to the sentence the verb prenotare. Prenotare literally means to make a reservation. Io vorrei prenotare. I would like to make a reservation. Both ways are fine. If you just use one verb, volere, io vorrei un tavolo, or if you use the verb prenotare, io vorrei prenotare, in both ways you can efficiently make your reservation. But that was the easiest part. The hardest part is to figure it out who's going to attend that goddamn dinner. Yes, I know, it is also an issue for me every time I organize a dinner with my friends, but don't worry, we have a solution. From 1 to 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, for instance, you are 8 people, you can say Io vorrei un tavolo per 8 persone. Smooth. What? If you're more than 10 people? Don't worry, you're not that popular. That would never happen. Come on, I'm joking. More than 10, you can have 11, 12 as 11 and 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 persone as 20 people. But don't worry, I leave in the description a video on how Italian counting and numbers work. Well, actually, don't worry, Italians use Arab numbers, so just the pronunciation is different, but math is the same. So, what? What are you saying? Oh, what time? Of course! I was forgetting. You need to specify at which time you will show yourself at the restaurant. That is pretty obvious. So you add alle ore, which means at this time. Often a table is reserved for lunch between mezzogiorno, noon, and una or due, 1 or 2 p.m. Instead, for dinner, usually the dinner time window goes from 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m. In Italian, it's going to be 7, 8, 9. So, finally, let's just have an example. You want to reserve a table for 8 people, for 7 p.m. at the Italian restaurants. You take your smartphone, you digit the number, and you can say, Buonasera, io vorrei un tavolo per 8 persone alle ore 7. Of course, if the restaurant is full and cannot accept your reservation, you will hear something like, no, mi dispiace, non abbiamo posto. No, we're sorry, we are full. Or siamo al completo. We cannot accept any other customers. Then, of course, it is time to show up at the place. You can greet the staff whenever you enter the restaurant simply by saying buongiorno or buonasera, depending on the time of the day. Of course, if you go there by lunchtime, will be buongiorno. If you go there by dinner time, will be buonasera. Io ho una prenotazione. Nome Jack. The literal translation is I have a reservation. Name's Jack. So, in this case, we must use the verb to have, avere. So the present tense will be io ho, tu hai, lui, lei ha, noi abbiamo, voi avete, loro hanno. Apart first and second plural persons, the other ones have the H. Its conjugation pattern demands that you pronounce that H out and loud. Io ho. So, simple past. Io ebbi, tu avesti, lui, lei ebbe, noi avemmo, voi aveste, loro ebbero. And then, simple future. Io avrò, tu avrai, lui, lei avrà, noi avremo, voi avrete, loro avranno. So, going back in topic, io ho una prenotazione. Prenotazione is, yeah, good call, because you're genius speakers. Prenotazione comes from prenotare, exactly the verb. Prenotazione is the corresponding noun of prenotare. If prenotare means making a reservation, prenotazione is the noun for reservation. Io ho una prenotazione. Remember the definite article una because prenotazione is a noun, ends with the vowel e, therefore it is irregular. And by definition, prenotazione is feminine. So, una prenotazione. Why is feminine? I don't know. It is simply how it is. Memorize that in Italian language it is feminine. After you say this magical sentence, you will be escorted to your table. After the waiter has seated you, you can start to look at the menu and try to figure it out what you want to eat and drink. Because in Italy, every food is tasty. When you're ready to order, you can call the waiter and list what you want to eat. And again, everything starts with the magic words. Io vorrei, I would like. And then you can start to list the dishes you want to eat and the beverages you want to drink. Following some examples. You can name pizza margherita, spaghetti alla carbonara, lasagna, risotto, bistecca, pasta alla matriciana, hamburger, patatine fritte, gelato, tiramisù, torta. And for what concerns beverages, you can name birra, vino, coca, acqua, caffè. At the end of your order, you can conclude with grazie. Ladies and gentlemen, class is dismissed. I hope you enjoyed this very video, and let me know in the comment if you ever tried to use these magic sentences to dine at Italian restaurants and how it went. But in the meantime, remember, speak like genius. Bye bye.